with Bridge Classic Cars. Telling me all about it this morning is Nick. Morning, Nick.
Morning, Rob. Morning, everyone.
What an amazing business Bridge Classic Cars is. Tell me a bit about the business first, because I'm looking at your website and your videos. It's amazing. Tell us about it.
So it began in 2004 with our directors, Craig and Gordon Ransett, a father and son team who run the company. It's sort of grown from strength to strength. I mean, classic cars has always been kind of at the heart of I mean, everyone who works here is a petrol head.
Yeah.
But it just sort of grew into what you see now. It began a little garage in Deben Road in Ipswich, and is now at our sort of purpose-built facility, just outside Woodbridge in Petrol.
It's petrol head heaven, isn't it? I mean,
it is.
Even if you've got a slight interest in classic cars, it's a delight. You look at it and you're taking people back in history, you're bringing on so many emotions, but the work you do, restoring these classic cars, it is top-notch, isn't it? It's top of the range you're doing.
It is. I mean, it's almost a case of like a preservation of a story. Each of the cars that is in the workshop has a story. It has an emotional attachment to the person who owns it, and with that, it forms part of the story of their life. So it's really just preserving sort of that emotion and that kind of thing, regardless of whether it's a Mini you've had since you were 18 that's been squirreled away in a garage, or it's an Aston Martin. The same sort of love and attention and care gets given to both of them.
And although you've been going since 2004, that's 20 years now, you can't get used to it. When you touch a vehicle like that, you can feel the history, you can feel the story in it, can't you? If a car could talk, it would.
Yes, yeah.
All right, so today we're celebrating the E-Type Jag. Tell me, why is the E-Type Jag so special today? It's an anniversary today, you say? Yes,
it is. I was launched 63 years ago today at 10 o'clock at the Geneva Motor Show. It's one of those cars that kind of transcends petrol heads, and it's become a British icon, not just because of sort of it being as good looking as it, but it's a design icon, it's an engineering icon, a fashion icon, a style icon. And it's just one of those things that you instantly fall in love with them when you see them. So we wanted to celebrate that, as it's a very special car's special birthday.
Even Enzo Ferrari called it the most beautiful car in the world. It is. I don't think if we were to put a poll of the most beautiful car, I think it would win.
Yeah, well, I mean, there was a few years ago now. There was a design poll, and it was voted as one of the top 50 designs in the world, along with Concorde and that kind of thing. So it's one of those instantly recognisable shapes or silhouettes.
So what are you doing to celebrate it? Tell me about Rose.
So we the team here, we're trying to come up with an idea of how to celebrate the car's birthday. So we decided to connect that with telling the story of the cars and things that we work on in the restoration side of the business, and create a little film called Memory Lane, which basically is someone later on in their life looking back at the earlier times where these cars were out and about, they were enjoying them, they were doing things, they weren't hidden away and that kind of thing, and that's why we created the film Memory Lane, which is on our YouTube channel, which we released yesterday.
I'm looking at it now. It is incredible. This is your strong point, is it? You're into videos and marketing. This is what you do?
Yeah, I'm the photographer and videographer in-house, but the storyboard and stuff was written by our marketing manager, Rob. The logistics and that kind of thing were worked out by our events coordinator, Lily. There's Molly, our presenter, in it as well, who is playing the younger version of her nan. So Rose in the film is actually Molly's nan.
Oh, how lovely. Oh, how sweet. How sweet. It's very emotional and fantastically professional. And this is on YouTube. Can we put a link of it onto our Facebook page so people can go and have a look?
Absolutely.
Oh, we'd love to. So, okay, we're going to celebrate that now. What else have you got going on in the workshop there? Now, tell me some of the beauties you've had in or you're treating, because they're almost like patients, aren't they, your cars? They come in. They're not vehicles, they are characters.
Yeah, and each one of them has their own character and personality, and their little quirky traits that you have to learn. We're currently at the moment restoring a trio of Aston Martin DB24s, which is sort of very exciting for us. We have a few Jensen 541s, which is what we're predominantly known for restoring. We've got that. We've got a couple of Jaguars in as well. We work on a mix of things, and the big one that we're doing is our 1905 Riley 9 horsepower, which is the only one. It's actually the prototype for the first car to have removable wheels from the hub instead of how they used to be, which is that the rim used to come off. So the team here have been restoring that over the past couple of years from nothing more than sort of engineering common sense and a couple of sort of reference photos, really.
You and your team must be the only people in Suffolk who get up in the morning and say, yeah, I'm going to work, I can't wait. It must be every day for you like this.
It is. It's a wonderful thing when you walk through the workshop doors and you see different things on the ramp. I mean, at the moment we've got everything from the 1990 through to 1905 car in there. We're doing Austin Devon pickups, and we're doing sort of other things. We've got the Aston Martins. We've got Bentleys in. There's such a mix that. And no 2 days are the same. For
Sleepy Little Petistry, not much goes on. Okay, Nick, if you had to choose one car, then I'm gonna buy you a car. When I win the lottery, I'm gonna buy you a car. What would you choose? Of all the cars in the world, what would it be yours? And would it be a modern one? It's going to be a classic, isn't it?
It would actually be our 1968 Jaguar E-Type Series 1.5 Roadster. I fell in love with that car the moment I saw it.
But you've got to have the hood down, haven't you? You've got to have a summer's day. You've got to drive around at country lanes with it.
Yeah.
Is there room for a passenger?
There is. There is. Me and Molly.
No. Wrong answer. Pick me up. I'll be at the end of the drive. Lovely to talk to you. Happy birthday to the E-Type, and well done. My love to everybody there at British Classic Cars.
We'll do. Just one thing.
Yep.
Just before 10 o'clock,
yep.
We've got a very special announcement live on our Facebook page. So
you're a stinker. Okay. So it's on Facebook. It's British Classic Cars, is it?
Yes.
Okay. I've got to come in and go on Facebook now and have a look, because I'm never on social media, but never mind. I'll do it. All right. Lovely to speak to you, and we'll put that link